Test Drive with Graham Fletcher.
Here is the young Graham Fletcher in 1992.
One of the highlights of the 92 Camry is the automatic transmission.
Check the back of his handsome head. That's not a ponytail. That's what they call a mullet. And back then, it was cool. And Graham, as he is today, was a cool dude even then. Well, he's driving the 1992 Camry, and since then, Graham has lost the mullet, and this car for the past 12 years has been the best-selling passenger car in North America.
This car offers Lexus-like quality, but I found the sum of the parts rather bland and nondescript from an aesthetic point of view.
This week we're in the heart of NASCAR country, Charlotte, North Carolina. In fact, we are at the Charlotte Speedway. Why are we here? Well, Toyota is using this area to launch the 2015 Camry, and it's a car they are calling the sportiest Camry ever.
Unlike the mullet, it's also got much more stylish over time. This car, as you've said, is the #1 vehicle in North America. It's a point of pride, I think, for everybody in our North American organization, and we're really quite intent on keeping it in that role. And that's why 3 years after the last Camry came out, you're seeing this vehicle with better handling characteristics, with much more refined styling, bigger all around. It's just a really impressive car.
It's a lot of weight to carry, but we also have all of the company realizing the importance of this car, so we have huge support from all of our divisions within the company. Akio Toyota has really set the tone for us, wanting us to have more emotional vehicles, not just those meeting the rational needs of quality, dependability, reliability. So that's why we went about doing this change, making sure we keep that emotional desire that people will want this car and that they will love it once they buy it. Dynamics was something that we really focused on. So we wanted to make it more confident and natural, more stable. We went about asking the customers what they liked about the current model out there today and what they wanted improved. What we heard was they wanted more straight line stability, they wanted better precision in the steering, they wanted a more controlled ride.
Even the last generation Camry, it was all about ride. Forget the handling, because every time you went into a corner with any speed, you tiptoed through with white knuckles. I mean, it went round corners like a three-legged dog. The rework to this new car, my goodness, they've amped up the suspension, especially on the SC and the XSE. Those suspensions are just about spot on for that car. It's taut enough, you know you're driving something a little bit sporty, but it doesn't sacrifice the ride quality. In that area, I think they got the thing right. Where they fell down was not upgrading the transmission and not upgrading the engines. You know, everybody now is direct injection, turbocharging, you name it. Toyota's got none of it. This Camry is using an engine that's been around for several generations, and I think that could end up hurting them.
When we talk to our customers, they're saying, well, we like the smooth power delivery from the V6, but more than that, we like the real-world fuel economy that it's delivering. So we think, having looked at what's available, that it's the best in the market today. It represents the benchmark, and the Toyota V6, we think, represents a superior alternative to other companies' turbocharged sports. There are, of course, two reasons why we're at a NASCAR track. One, because Toyota is a very big player in NASCAR in the United States, and Camry, of course, is the brand that we compete under. And why is that? Well, because NASCAR is the #1 sports activity here in the U.S., so if you're going to have the #1 car, then no better place to show it off than in the context of NASCAR.
We really wanted to remake the image of what Camry is. We wanted it to be something that people see and want to try out, and something appealing to them on an emotional level. The styling studio is in Ann Arbor, Michigan, right next to our engineering offices, so we worked together to do this. It was a compressed schedule, but pulling together the resources and understanding the importance of this vehicle to North America, we did it in a very short time period.
You know, the last evolution of the Camry, it was only on dealer lots for almost 3 years. So why would Toyota go through all the expense of bringing out this new generation, which includes a new trim line called the XSE? I mean, with the exception of the roof and I guess the engines, everything is new. Well, I think the answer is simply competition.
I think they are feeling the heat, and particularly from the likes of Hyundai with the new Sonata and from Kia. The Accord is pretty much all new. The game had been upped, and if they didn't follow the game, they would have got left behind.
Competition's a good thing. It improves the breed. You're seeing that today. We've had that #1 role for the last 12 years. Sales are up across North America this year, and I think this new model is just going to kick it up a notch.
On the Lexus side, with the new RC and NX, Toyota has been pushing the design envelope, even to the point that there's been debate that maybe they pushed too far, which I think is refreshing for a company known for reliability and staying away from controversy. Well, it's reliability that has made the Camry the top-selling passenger car in North America. Will the new sporty look once again spark some raised eyebrows and questions? Well, if I was Toyota, I'd say bring it on. The bottom line, a good car just got better, and this one has a little attitude, because when you're driving this vehicle, it feels much stiffer, and yes, it feels like a sporty vehicle. And I think that's exactly what Toyota is hoping to hear. Now, sales are slipping with this car. I got a feeling this might turn it in a different direction.